We're making green spaghetti, perfect for Halloween or any time of the year. I'm Rosalie. Let's get cooking. To start, I'll be using pre-rolled meatballs for convenience. I'm using Italian-style pork meatballs. Place them on a sheet pan, then season with salt and pepper, garlic powder, and some Italian seasoning. Roll them on your hand to distribute the seasoning evenly. Then once done, set them aside temporarily. Let's start prepping for our green sauce. Chop half of a small onion, 4 garlic cloves, and cut the leafy part of 1 bush of cilantro. For a mild flavor, we'll also need 3 slices of jalapeno. We're also going to use some tomatillos. These are pretty small, so I'm using 5. If yours are larger, you can stick to 3. Remove the casing, rinse them well, and place them in a pot of water, then cook until fork tender. While the tomatillos are cooking, we're going to be roasting 4 poblano peppers on a skillet until they're fully blistered. Now make sure that they're poblano peppers and not bell peppers. There is a difference. While we're doing this, I'm going to preheat my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. My heat is set at about medium-high heat to high heat. Now we want to turn them over every so often until they're fully blistered. You'll notice them starting to look like this. Now keep flipping them continuously about every minute or so. You can use tongs to roast the sides. Just hold them for a few seconds on each side. Once they're fully blistered and they look like this, place them in a Ziploc bag, seal it, and let them sweat for about 15 minutes. They're going to become nice and soft, and we'll be able to peel the skin a lot easier. If you're enjoying this video and want to see more videos like this, I invite you to subscribe and hit the little bell to get notified whenever I post new videos. Over on this side, I'm going to start boiling a big pot of water for our pasta later. I'm also going to go ahead and place my meatballs in the oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. We're going to cook these for 25 minutes. Let's check on our tomatillos. They're fork tender and ready. For now, to a blender, add your cilantro, the 3 slices of jalapeno, and your tomatillos. Then we'll set aside temporarily. To a pan, heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Add your onions. We're going to be caramelizing these as they add a nice rich flavor to your pasta. You know I love to caramelize my onions anytime I make pasta. Once they caramelize or have a golden color to them, we want to go ahead and turn our heat down to low and add our minced garlic. Saute for 1 minute, then add them into your blender. Our poblano peppers should be nice and sweaty and tender. We can now start peeling them. You can use your fingers or a knife, whatever you find best. Once you peel them, just cut a slit in the center, open them up, remove the stem and all the seeds. If it makes it easier for you, you can remove the seeds by rinsing them in water. Then add them to your blender. And again, in our blender, we have the cilantro, the jalapeno, tomatillos, onions, garlic, and now the poblano peppers. We're also going to add 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning and 1 cup of water. And I almost forgot, you also want to add 1 tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And now we're ready to crush and blend. It'll look like this. Now let's head to our stove. Once your pasta water is boiling, you want to add about a tablespoon of olive oil and about a teaspoon or 2 of salt. For my pasta, I like to use thin spaghetti, and I like the Barilla brand. You want to cook according to your package directions al dente. While our pasta cooks, let's work on our sauce. We want to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil to a pan. Add your sauce, everything you blended, into the pan. Give it a good mix and heat for 2 minutes. Then we're going to take 1 cup of our pasta water and add it into our pan. We're going to mix well and cook for another 2 minutes. Then we're going to add 1 cup of heavy cream, which is the same as heavy whipping cream. Give it a good mix, then season with salt and pepper. Here I've got an 8-ounce bag of shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm going to add half of it, making it 4 ounces. Mix well, then turn your heat down to low. Go drain your pasta and add it into your sauce. Give everything a good toss, making sure all your pasta is covered in the sauce. I like to add just a little bit of olive oil, not much. Then give it a mix. Now we're going to top it off with a little bit of grated Parmesan cheese before we work on our meatballs. Make sure to turn your stove off. Once your meatballs are done, we're going to make them into eyeballs. You want to take a few mozzarella pearls and cut them in half. Let's grab a meatball and you're going to set one of your slices on top of your meatball. You want to do this to every meatball, and sometimes your meatballs won't sit very well. So what you can do is just cut a piece of your meatball at the bottom and it'll sit flat. Now don't get rid of the bottom part that you cut off. You can still use those, or you can even cut your meatball in half and make two meatballs out of it. Once done, put them in the oven for 2 to 3 minutes to slightly melt them. Pull them out, then take some sliced black olives and place them on top to create eyeballs. Sometimes some of these are pretty thick, so I'll just kind of slice them in half. Once they're all built, you want to put them back in the oven for about another 3 minutes or so until the cheese melts a little more and the olives stay nice and secure. Once done, add your spaghetti, your eyeballs, and top it off with a little more grated Parmesan cheese. Now take a look at this deliciousness. If you think this is cute, wait until you taste it. It is so yummy. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you give this spaghetti a try. And if you do, please come back and let me know what you think. And don't forget to give this video a like, share with your friends, and comment below. If you haven't already subscribed, please be sure to do so below or hit my little picture on the side. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell to get notified of all of my new videos. And please be sure to check out these links on the side. Share with your friends. Thanks for watching and your support.